instant death?
Yeah, the bat, whatever person used the bat, killed her with the bat instantly. Based off the autopsy, thanks to our neighborhood nurse helping us out.
According to my autopsy, yes, there's no doubt that Mahiru died instantly.
See? There you go, guys. Gosh.
If you keep making shit up, I'll fucking kill you!
What makes you say that, Fuyuhiko? What are you trying to say? I mean, if anything, it sounds like you're not the killer if you're saying stop making shit up, or you're trying to cover up for yourself. Kinda goes either way.
I'm sorry.
Don't back down, Mikon. You stand up to that asshole.
Fuyuhiko, you cannot do that. Only a coward threatens women.
Oh shit, royalty stepping in.
I'm pretty sure her death was instant too. I mean, her injury was only a single blow.
Really? That's it? It was only... I guess it was labeled as a single blow, but holy shit.
That's why Mahiru isn't the one who blocked the door. Someone else used her body to block it.
Sounds like somebody else knew who was there. Or at least showing up. That's what seems so odd about this, you know? Like, it's intentional. The door, the reason why the sand path was there. I really think the swordswoman did it. And then she committed the murder, walked out the other, or jumped out the window, went into the sea, swam around to get off all the blood, and then came back.
Someone else?
Yeah.
The killer, of course. They're the one who blocked the door with Mahiru's body.
But they blocked it to make the little girl over here fucking freak out and run back out into the sand.
That's why there were bloody drag marks left on the floor.
Oh, but those look like crawling marks, but I guess someone dragged her. Huh.
But why did the killer block the door?
That is to get the person who was hiding. I guess, I don't know, maybe she set it up so that shit, I forget her name, but the little girl shows up, sees her friend dead, and then runs out crying. It would explain when we saw her running by us.
Just ask Hiyoko. She's the killer after all.
Hiyoko didn't do it!
Seriously, that's not true!
Okay.
Let's assume Hiyoko is the killer. Wouldn't that mean she's also the one who dragged the body?
I'm pretty sure Hiyoko isn't that strong.
If she handled a body that bloody, I think her clothes or skin would have been stained with blood.
And when we saw her running, her kimono was clean as day.
Huh? But when I saw her, she was...
Yup. Clean kimono.
She was clean.
See? I told you I wasn't the killer!
And I mean, you could say, but she could have tied her own kimono. She could have had one prepared. Girl didn't shower for literally days because she didn't know how to tie her own kimono, and she would ask Mahiru to tie it for her, and then they became super close because of that.
Yay! With this, my innocence has been proven!
Not entirely yet, Hiyoko.
I won't let you look down on me.
Alright, just in time for a battle.
We haven't decided that yet.
I have, Fuyuhiko.
Hey, Fuyuhiko. Why do you keep insisting that Hiyoko is the killer?
Shut up! I'm telling you, she's the killer! That little bitch is definitely the killer!
See, now this is where I started to think that he just wants it to be her, and she wants it to be him. But I don't think it's either of them. And based off their personalities, they'll never admit it. Alright. Alright, footprints on the beach or metal bat. Shower room. Alright, let's try that.
If Mahiru didn't block the door, then Hiyoko did it. She killed Mahiru and blocked the door with her. Hiyoko is the only killer I could think of.
Oh, okay.
Then Hiyoko did it. She killed Mahiru and blocked the door with her. Hiyoko is the only killer I could think of.
Holy shit, that was it. Okay.
If Hiyoko moved the body, then she should be covered in blood.
So what, dumbass? There's a shower room inside the beach house. After she moved the body, she just washed it off in the shower. The fact that Hiyoko was at the beach house can be proven by the footprints in the sand. Did you get all that, you bastard?
Wait. Fuyu goes and thoroughly investigate the crime scene at the beach house. I need to tell him what's wrong with using that piece of evidence.
So what, dumbass? There's a shower room inside the beach house. After she moved the body, she just washed it off in the shower.
Yeah, I
Allow me to
knew
cut
that
through
because the
those
shower
words.
room is broken. It's off limits. You can't use it.
No, washing it off in the shower is impossible, because the shower in the beach house was out of order.
Out of order?
Yes, my dear sir. It was out of order. It's been out of order. That's why we couldn't change there, remember?
I'm terribly sorry. I haven't had any time to actually repair it.
Well, because of that, we're saved, Monami.
Then maybe she took her clothes off to move the body, and when she was done, she put them back on.
That's almost super unhelpful.
Are you saying I did something that perverted?
Plus, she can't tie her own kimono. How's that gonna work? No, that should be impossible. She can't get dressed by herself.
I see.
That's the truth.
Listen to me, Fuyuhiko. Hiyoko mentioned this before.
Yeah, she can't tie her kimono sash.
Which means Hiyoko can't change by herself. It's impossible for her to put on and take off her clothes.
What?
Oh yeah, she couldn't even tie her sash on her own. That's why she couldn't take a bath and smelled bad.
But bam.
I didn't smell, and it only smelled a little. Oh, wasn't changing inside the beach house prohibited in the first place?
That is true. It also was prohibited.
Yes, if you broke the rules, I'm pretty sure Monokuma wouldn't have kept quiet.
Yeah, he probably would have actually murdered somebody over it.
Damn right! I'm such a stickler for the rules that even safari park rangers want nothing to do with me.
I really want to do like a Danganronpa and a safari hunt. That would be amazing because he'd be such a stickler. Don't feed the lions unless you want to become food. All the time. I
If
could
she
see
didn't
it.
change her clothes, then what did Hiyoko do with the blood that got on her?
Nothing, because she didn't do it.
Like I've been saying, the blood wasn't on me in the first place, because I never touched Mahiru's body.
Hey, if you think about it the other way around, does that mean whoever was covered in blood is suspicious?
Who was covered in blood?
Because
Oh.
if so, I believe Akane was soaked with blood when we all met up to go to the beach.
That's true, she was.
Didn't I tell you that was because I got beat up by Coach Nekomaru?
I can attest to that. If I hadn't gotten that rough with her, she never would have backed down.
Okay, so that clears them anyway.
Doubting me of all people. You got some nerve.
Well, I mean, you're the gymnast, right? You wouldn't kill anybody, right?
All right, I'll bend your body in half so you're stuck in a bowing position for the rest of your life.
Oh, shit.
That actually sounds pretty cool.
The hell it does!
Hey, more importantly, I'm okay now, right?
Yeah, in my eyes, you're completely innocent.
It's okay that I'm not the killer? Yeah, seems like it. See, I already told you. There's no way I'd kill Mahiru.
No, but you are the one who's probably the most affected by it.
'Cause Mahiru taught me how to wear a kimono, and she was very, very kind. There's no way I would kill a nice person like her. Why wouldn't you believe me earlier?
Well, you were the one person who was seen running from the cabin, or from the beach house, so everyone just kind of thought it was you.
You guys are stupid! Stupid, stupid, stupid! Hyoko, please don't cry. Everything is fine now, right?
I don't even think in this situation you can comfort each other.
Shut the hell up, pig barf! I hope you get a hangnail and die!
Jeez.
I'm sorry for being pig barf!
More importantly, Fuyuhiko's behavior earlier was definitely strange. No, it is honestly because that's his sister who died. That's why he was angry. He's gonna lash out on anybody at this point. getting so worked up and accusing Hiyoko of being suspicious? Could it be, does he actually have something else in mind?
Hey, Hiyoko. Now that our suspicions have been addressed, can you tell us the truth?
Huh?
Even though you're not the killer, you still went to the beach house, right?
Yeah, you can't lie against that.
Like I said, it was a trap.
Yeah, I got that already, so... Can you give us the details about that trap?
I would like to know too. It might lead to some kind of clue.
Yeah, I would agree.
Fine. You want me to talk, huh? Earlier this morning, Mahiru was the one who came up to me. She asked if we could meet up later.
Huh? But didn't you say earlier?
Oh shit, yeah. She never talked to me at all! Man, what a surprise! I didn't expect you to ask me such an easy question.
Damn it! So that was a lie?
Yeah, why were you lying?
'Cause I thought it'd be doubted if I admitted it. So I figured it was better not to say anything.
Okay.
So, what was your answer to Mahiru's invitation?
I told her it was fine. I mean, I didn't have a reason to say no. Unlike everyone else here, Mahiru was someone I wasn't embarrassed to be seen with.
You always have to say something snide.
At the time, we were supposed to meet around 2 p.m., but... Around noon, there was a letter inside my mailbox.
A letter?
Yeah, this one.
So somebody wrote both letters for both of them. Huh. Yep, it's the same thing. So we got the Hiyoko letter and then the other letter, but I think the times were swapped.
I saw this letter and went to the beach house at that time.
Huh, the letter that Hiyoko had, doesn't it clearly contradict this? Yes, the other letter, if I can find it, I think it says 2:30.
I can prove it with this. This letter. Doesn't it look like its contents are different from the letter Mahiru had?
So somebody intentionally made it later, I guess for her to be there in time, and then when Mahiru was getting there, someone kills her. Maybe, I don't know. About what we discussed earlier, is it okay if we change the place and time? I want you to come to the beach house on the second island at 2:30.
Mahiru's letter said to meet at 2:30 p.m. But in Hiyoko's letter...
Yeah, they kept the time, but just changed the place.
Whoa! The meeting times are off.
Yeah.
It's also strange that both letters wanted to change their meeting spot to the beach house. It would be plausible if one of them said it, but for both letters to say the same thing?
Hiyoko, since you wrote it, what do you think?
Like I said, I never wrote the letter. How many times do I have to tell you?
Yeah, this is just really suspicious. It's safe to say a letter was forged by the killer, but which letter did the killer forge? I say both.
I see!
My head says both.
The killer
How else
must
would it
have
work?
forged both letters.
Yeah, because it doesn't seem like they would write them.
The killer forged them so they could manipulate their actions. Yeah, that's how we should think about it.
That seems very likely. In fact, if you compare both letters...
It's the same handwriting.
Confirmed! Just as I assumed, the handwriting is the same. The content of the letters matches too.
Like this part. I was going to tell you in person, but I couldn't find you, so I put this in your mailbox. This part. It seems there's someone who wants to interfere with our meeting. And this part. Let's keep it a secret. Until then, let's try not to see each other for a while.
The killer forged both of those letters.
Yeah. And the problem is the killer fucked up and wrote the same thing twice.
In doing so, they were able to control Hiyoko and Mahiru to do their bidding, like a netherworld puppeteer.
Okay.
So they completely tricked me. And then Mahiru's killer. How mean! Give me back Mahiru!
Aw, poor girl.
Really? This is really terrible. I've offered to help so many times, but the killer this time didn't discuss their plan with me at all. It's all my fault. I'm so ashamed of being unreliable.
I mean, it's kind of just you being an asshole now, huh?
Here we go again. Once we let our guard down, this happens.
For once, Ibuki, I am completely agreeing with you.
We can just lightly punch him to death later.
Please don't. We don't want him to die on us.
So based on what the letter said, you went to the beach house at 2 p.m., right, Hiyoko?
What's most important is what happened afterward. What on earth happened there?
I feel like you know the best, Peko.
I fell asleep.
What?
Why'd you fall asleep? It's not like I wanted to. I think I was forced to get a whiff of some kind of medicine or something.
Medicine?
That medicine. Could it be? Did they get it from the drugstore?
What'd they get?
I thought that place seemed unsafe. They even have prescription medicines laying out in the open.
If you were aware of that from the start, you should have done something about it.
I'm sorry. When I woke up, I was inside a small closet.
Oh, and then she probably came out and saw Mahiru already dead. Oh god, that's fucking dastardly.
And when I rushed out, I saw Mahiru's body.
And that's why you ran out of the beach house in such a panic.
I was scared. I was really, really scared. Really scared that I couldn't help, but...
The killer probably planned to frame Hiyoko from the start. And for that reason, they summoned Hiyoko before Mahiru, put her to sleep, and shoved her inside the closet.
So their reason for blocking the door with Mahiru's body was to make Hiyoko leave her footprints as evidence.
Exactly.
Everything was done to frame Hiyoko as the killer.
If anything, this completely makes Hiyoko not... I guess she's not guilty.
That's horrible. I didn't do anything wrong, and I was framed by Mahiru's killer.
Alright, Hiyoko, we need you to calm down. The more you freak out, the less help you are.
Hiyoko, please do not cry. We believe you.
Is it really okay to believe her so easily? She might be faking those tears, you know.
This'll never end if you keep being so suspicious.
Isn't that what a class trial is all about? The only way to survive is to be suspicious. This is where we go to thoroughly doubt each other. So if you believe in each other so easily, then there's definitely something wrong with you.
You're wrong, Fuyuhiko. We aren't supposed to doubt each other here. We're supposed to work together. The class trial is where we cooperate with each other, work hard, and aim for victory.
Okay.
The killer and everyone else. Two hopes attempting to grasp the one true hope. Two hopes clashing with each other is poetry in motion. That is what a class trial should be.
God, now he's going into his fucking cycle again.
Seriously, which side are you on?
He's just playing for both sides, Kazuuchi.
I'm on the side of the absolute hope that can overcome any despair. And I believe that absolute hope exists at the point where two hopes clash.
Okay.
Your stance is neither white nor black, but gray, and you do not yearn for your life, or even for victory.
Jeez, I wish he'd just side with the enemy already so I can believe what he's saying.
Let's stop. Believing every little thing Nagito says is a waste of time.
I agree, Hajime. Fucking thank you.
Yeah, we need to figure out who Mahiru's killer is.
Yeah, I guess we're gonna have to go to something else now to figure it out.
There should be a new clue contained in what Hyoko has told us.
What, that somebody used medicine and passed somebody out and then hid them in a closet? I mean, it invalidates the gummy bears.
So, let us believe Hyoko's words and discuss it once again with everyone.
Alright, Sonia, let's go.
Yep. The debate proceeds when you assume you can believe each other. Good job. That's the right way. That's the splendid power of teamwork.
Well, thanks, Monami.
Hey, what do you think of that, Monokuma? I'm not gonna let you have the outcome you want. Hey.
Yeah, geez, he might get so bored he just stops the trial.
Whoa! He's sleeping!
Dumbasses. You bastards don't know anything. If you're stupid enough to trust each other, the only thing waiting for you is the bitter truth.
Okay, then prove it to us, man. The bitter truth. That may be true, but even so, we can't just stand around here all day. Even if what lies ahead is a cruel ending, the only thing we can do is move forward. Because unless we reveal who among us is Mahiru's true killer, there's no way we will survive. Alright, let's kick off this debate and get started. Unless this is the mid-break. Oh, wow, that was the mid-break. Okay, well. Drits. Maybe there's a hint hidden in that all the time.
I'm Monami, and my heart is throbbing like crazy right now.
Monami, we do not need your fast forwards.
To think that the person who killed the wonderful Mahiru Koizumi is in this room.
Okay.
Impossible! That's so impossible! There's no way I can believe that!
Yeah, well, believe it.
I can't do anything. How annoying. But I'm just gonna believe in everyone. That's the least I can do.
That's the least helpful.
Everyone do your best. Don't lose to yourselves. And don't forget to save regularly.
I don't need to save at all. Oh, or not the regularly. I save whenever I damn well please, Monami.
Well, now that we've decided to believe Hyoko, now what?
Well, I guess going from here, we have to figure out who the killer is. And maybe based off clues from what we just learned.
If the killer was luring Hyoko into a trap, then something that was used there might be a clue.
Do you mean the letter?
Yeah, the letter would be very clever. If you have everybody write, you'd get somebody. Unless they... Well, then again, if the killer was stupid, they would write the way they write.
No, it was probably the gummy.
Oh yeah, since the gummy isn't something that Hyoko actually likes, it kind of shows the person doesn't really know too much.
Huh? Candy can be a clue?
Hey, when you woke up, was the gummy already there?
Now that you mention it, I feel like it wasn't.
Really?
Just as I thought.
Just as you thought?
If the killer planted evidence while Hyoko was there, she would have thrown it away if she found it.
Which means the gummy was placed inside the closet after Hyoko fled from the beach house?
Which would mean that the killer literally waited until they left.
The killer returned to the scene of the crime? After I left?
They wouldn't have to do something that troublesome as long as they hid somewhere within the beach house.
Yeah, and there's like a number of places.
That's impossible! There's nowhere to hide!
Yeah, the bathroom.
I even glanced inside the shower room as I was running away, but there was nobody there.
Well,
Then, does that mean the killer came back?
Definitely not. Maybe through the window.
I wonder. At any rate, the solution to that problem is connected to what really happened. That's what I think.
I want to play a new game. Is that what you're thinking? If so, we prepared the perfect product for you. You will dive into your own brain and logically discern the mysterious answer from several questions. This is called a logic dive. During the logic dive, you will control a version of yourself created from an image within your brain. Your task is to reach the goal, the final destination of a synapses course. You can move sideways with the mouse and accelerate with the control key. Okay. Press the right mouse button to brake and the left mouse button to jump. There will be various obstacles you will encounter as you progress through the course, so make sure you're familiar with these controls so you can reach the goal. On your journey, you will take damage every time you fall into a gap or bump into walls. Also, upon reaching a certain point, there will be a branching questions on the course. The answer splits into different paths, so please proceed down the path to the answer you think is correct. Branching questions will appear several times in one course. Please be careful. I highly recommend that you make a good use of the brake. That's my meddlesome advice to you. Okay, cool. If you press the escape key during the logic dive, you can review the controls. Well then, good luck and have some fun. I'll try, mysterious narrator. She's right. This might be a very important problem. If the killer tampered with the evidence after Hiyoko ran away from the beach house, then when did the killer arrive and depart from the beach house? Think. If I just focus and think about it, I'm sure I'll be able to find the answer. Alright, I'm going to do it. So, I think this is like the last creative game they have. Oh, what the fuck? Okay. So it's like snowboarding. Yeah, this is like a cool like Sonic snowboarding game. Old school like Sonic stuff. Oh wait, there's speed. Yeah. Ooh, ooh! Almost messed up. Almost messed up. Question 1. When did the killer arrive? Before Hiyoko arrived? After Hiyoko arrived? After. I think. Nope. Before. She arrived before. Okay. Well, I mean, that was the only other logical answer you could get. Alrighty. I mean, I guess no, because she had to be there in preparation, then come after her, right? Okay. So this is how it's gonna work. So you decide an answer as you fly up. Oh, there we go, we're fine. Okay, we're good. I just wanted to catch the boost, because we're timed to get through this. Alright, question 2. When did the killer leave the beach house? After Hiyoko left. I don't think they ever left. Yeah. So, alright. Woo! Tricky! 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 Oh, yeah. This is fucking awesome. Fucking love this game. It makes me think of SSX Tricky, though. And I miss that game so much. Where was the killer hiding when Hiyoko was unconscious? The beach house. I think. Yeah. Because where else would she hide? Wait, what? That was it? Oh, okay.
It's all coming together.
That was... Okay, I like logic dives. That was pretty dope.
Do you think the killer might have been hiding?
You spent all that time thinking just to say something so pointless. How disappointing.
That is just the tip of my iceberg, Hiyoko.
Didn't I just say there was nowhere to hide? Do I have to explain it in another language so you can understand?
I mean, what other languages do you know? I'd be curious.
Her personality got a hell of a lot more forceful once she stopped being a suspect.
Yeah, because now she wants to figure out who killed Mahiru so she can exact the vengeance of 1,000 kimonos. I don't know.
No, there should have been a place for them to hide. A place you didn't look, Hiyoko.
The garbage can?
What are you saying? Stop being annoying or I'm gonna make Akane bop you on the head and shut you up for good.
Damn. I really don't want that to happen to me. I need to answer by any means. The place where the killer was hiding, the place where Hiyoko hasn't looked is... Huh, that's where the killer was hiding? Why? For what reason? What's the clue? Who agrees with you? Who needs convincing?
Crap!
Okay, well, maybe they were hiding in the closet? That would be a logical answer. They hid in the closet.
The killer was probably hiding in the closet.
Yeah, when she first arrived. Then she knocked her out, and then...
The closet? That's where I was locked up!
After you woke up, you said you rushed out of there, right? And you probably didn't look inside the closet very carefully.
But could two people even hide in such a small place? And without Hiyoko knowing?
I think so.
That's why the killer made sure to arrange a hiding place.
if the killer made sure to arrange a hiding place in advance. I can only think of one place. Maybe in that case for the surfboard. Actually, I think it's here.
Here!
Yeah, the surfboard case. It was removed intentionally.
What about the surfboard case in the closet? I'm pretty sure they could have hidden in there.
Yeah, it's doable.
Huh? Inside the surfboard case?
But the shelf it was on, it was pretty messy, don't you think? 2 surfboards were stacked on the top shelf. And there were surfboards that weren't even in a case. The killer probably did that on purpose to secure a hiding place.
Exactly.
'Cause we haven't been on this island that long, so the closet shouldn't have been that messy, I think.
Then, the killer was close to me during that time?
Yep, and that's how they probably knew you left.
Yeah, they were quietly holding their breath and hiding very close to you.
It's kind of like in for a penny, in for a pound, so to speak.
What?
Don't you mean it's always darkest under the lighthouse?
Okay, that makes more sense.
I shouldn't say things I don't understand, like, so to speak.
Anyway, the killer hid silently, and after making sure Hiyoko left, they finally left the surfboard case.
I agree with that as well.
Why do you keep agreeing with me, Nagito?
Seriously, nobody asked what you think.
But I guess in this situation, since nobody's asked for help, or no one asked him for help, he's probably gonna hunt whoever did it to the fullest degree.
There's no way the killer would leave Hiyoko by herself if they were trying to frame her.
Yeah, it's true.
If Hiyoko was left alone and ruined the evidence the killer had planted, it would have messed up their plan. Instead, it makes more sense to think that the killer was hiding in the beach house, watching Hiyoko.
Yes.
Saying whatever you want, even if you didn't ask. All right, if you don't want to friggin' get punched, just stand still and let me punch ya!
Wait, what? That logic.
Oh, you shut up. Then, grit your teeth.
Sorry, Akane. It's not like that.
Huh?
Hey, Monokuma. Can I ask you about something that seems strange to me?
I believe Prince Shotoku was from the future. A man from the future is always directing the flow of history.
Alright. I mean, I get it, but okay.
I'll listen to your story about men from the future some other time. As I recall, the body discovery announcement is made when 3 or more people discover a body, right?
Yeah.
Is the killer also included? Among those 3 or more people?
I would assume, right?
Yeah, that's true, but, well, something like that is basically what it's supposed to be.
Did you intentionally change it?
You don't sound very articulate.
Because it was always like that.
Jeez, you're pretty annoying for noticing something like that. I know it sounds like an excuse, but the body discovery announcement isn't supposed to be used for deduction. It's intended to create a fair trial. It's supposed to let everyone know a body has been found.
Oh, but he's actually gone above and beyond and used it as a timer to check when the body was found.
So you're saying it's unfortunate that I used it for deduction? I understand your excuse, but depending on who actually found the body, it's possible that your 3 or more people rule could be deadly.
What do you mean?
Well, as long as I keep things ambiguous, I can respond to situations with some flexibility.
Flexibility, huh?
This is like a battle of wits here.
So what about this time? Is it 3 people including the killer or not?
Jeez, fine. You want me to say it? It doesn't include the killer this time, okay?
But that means the
All
killer
done.
was present.
Which means 3 people other than the killer discovered Mahiru's body.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing. I just thought it was somewhat strange. More importantly, let's get back to our original topic.
Okay.
You're the one who went on a tangent.
We were just saying the killer was hiding in the surfboard case, right?
Yes.
And after Hyoko ran away, the killer got to enjoy the simple life of destroying evidence.
However, before we proceed any further, there's something we have to make clear. The killer blocked the roadside door with Mahiru's body before Hyoko ran away. But what about the blood?
Now that you mention it, that mystery hasn't been solved yet.
It's going to be all right. If you guys have come this far, I'm sure you can discover that answer too.
Well, thanks for your support, Nagito.
Now, let's start the argument, shall we?
If it means we get closer to a criminal, I guess. Now then, shall I... Okay. From this point forward, you will now be able to use the truth flashback. If you hold down... Oh, I can finally fucking use it? Holy shit. Okay. Yeah, you can use remarks to attack another sentence if the one you didn't have, or if you don't have a clue, you can use someone's statement to counter a statement. I get that. Okay. Alright. Yeah, alrighty. So if I want to agree with somebody, I have to fire a normal bullet. But if I want to refute, I can use the rewind. What?
What did the killer do with the blood on their body?
What the fuck?
Maybe they simply washed it off.
No, they didn't.
They couldn't use the shower, right? So washing it off would have been impossible.
They didn't have to use the shower.
Yeah, the ocean's right fucking there.
Oh, what about the wetsuits in the closet? Maybe they wore one when they moved the body.
If they used something other than the shower...
What did they do with the bloody wetsuit?
They cut it up and floosh.
As someone who flushes their shit every morning, I can declare it would definitely clog the toilet.
Okay.
Maybe it's the other way around?
Unless they wore a bikini when they did
Perhaps
it.
someone other than the killer moved the body?
Maybe they were able to wash it off.
If I use that person's opinion, I might be able to break through a contradiction.
What did the killer do with the blood?
Maybe they simply...
They couldn't use the so washing it off would have been impossible.
They didn't have to use the shower.
What about the wetsuits in the closet? Maybe they wore one when they moved the body.
If they used something other than the shower...
What did they do with the bloody wetsuit?
They cut it up and floosh.
As someone who
wouldn't
flushed, it
work.
would definitely clog.
Maybe it's the other... Perhaps someone other...
Maybe they were able to wash it off.
No, they weren't able to wash it off.
What did the killer do with the blood?
Maybe they simply...
They couldn't use the shower, so washing it off would have been impossible.
But you can use the
No,
ocean,
that's
man.
wrong.
I kind of understood that one really easily once I got the memorization.
If they just needed to wash off the blood, they didn't necessarily have to use the shower. They could have just as easily used something else.
Something other than the shower. Like what?
A bathing suit. Or the ocean, I guess. Something other than the shower was used to wash off the blood. It's possible that it was the sea. Oh, wait. Oh, if they walked to the beach to wash it off, they might have left footprints near the beachside door. But in reality, the only footprints there were Hyoko's. Oh, I didn't even think about that. All the bottles in the garbage.
I see.
And they were grabbing less sugary ones to wash it all off.
Drinks inside the refrigerator. Couldn't the killer have used those to wash off the blood?
They could have.
I've seen through it.
Oh, whoa, she jumped in here.
In theory, but that's impossible.
Why so angry?
Why?
Try to remember the refrigerator carefully, and then you will understand
Because it's all sugary drinks?
that there's no possible way the drinks in the refrigerator were used.
See, why else would you jump in? Trash can, obviously is the thing, but okay, let's go.
It's true there were drinks in the beach house refrigerator. However, Try think one bottle drink, it wouldn't be enough to wash off the blood.
Okay, so I got it. The tone in Pecco's voice, it's so threatening it might cut me. I'm nearing the moment when our fates will be decided. I agree.
It's true there were drinks in the beach house. However, try think one bottle, it wouldn't be enough to wash off the blood.
Yes, it would. Yeah, we got through you, Pecco.
We
Advance!
can't assume they used just one drink. They could have used a bunch of them to wash it off.
It's true.
Didn't I say it was impossible? There were no water bottles. There were only flavored drinks with colored dye. If you use those to wash blood off, the blood won't come off and your body will get sticky. It will leave an aromatic smell too, especially if you used a lot.
Huh. Fuck, so we have to go back through her again. Okay.
Damn it!
It's true there were drinks in the beach house. However, try one bottle, it wouldn't be enough to wash off the blood.
I can't back down!
Let's go, Pecco! Yeah, okay. So we got through her there.
We can't assume they used just one drink.
Alright.
They could have used a bunch of them to wash it off.
Okay.
Didn't I say it was impossible? There were no water bottles in the refrigerator. There were only flavored drinks with colored dyes. If you use those to wash blood off, the blood won't come off and your body will leave an aromatic smell too.
An aromatic smell.
Especially if you used a lot. That alone would raise suspicion.
Alright, well we survived through that fight. I think it's the first one. But I should have evidence to use against her argument now.
Didn't I say it was impossible? There were no water bottles in the
Yeah, I knew it. Because in the garbage can, there were literally the only non-sugary drinks.
No, there were water bottles inside the refrigerator.
How many times do I have to tell you? There were no water bottles in there whatsoever.
You could have planted it, actually, but okay, sure.
That was after the incident, right? But before the incident, there were water bottles in the fridge. And the killer took all of those water bottles and used them to wash the blood off their body.
It would also explain why she was covered in water when she showed up to the diner.
So you're saying the water bottles were gone? Because they were all used? That's a logical fallacy.
Okay.
It's not a fallacy. There should have been evidence inside the trash can. Evidence like a lot of thrown away plastic water bottles. Isn't that right, Chiaki?
Oh, you're right. These bottles look like they may have been filled with water.
Well, now that you mention it, when I went to the beach house a few days ago, I feel like I drank one of those plastic water bottles.
Okay.
You should have said so sooner.
Yeah, but most people don't think about that until the evidence presents itself, Mikon.
Then, the plastic water bottles were used in place of a shower. Dousing your body with lots of water bottles is such a simple and easy to understand explanation.
Hold on a sec. Now that I think about it, if they soaked their entire body with a bunch of plastic water bottles, if they did that, that person would be...
It seems you've realized who the killer is.
Yes, we have. Ironically enough. Come on, Hajime.
See? Just as I thought.
Hold on. You know who the killer is?
Yes?
Is that true?
Yeah, there's only one person completely soaked.
Let me ask, who might that be?
If the killer used plastic water bottles to wash off the blood that splattered onto them, that killer, Mahiru's killer, must be that person. Yep. You, Pecco
You're
Yama.
the only one! Pecco. Is it you?
Hey, what are you being quiet for? They're accusing you of being the killer.
I'm sorry, Hiyoko. She don't care.
Then I should ask you this. Why do you believe I'm the killer?
I remember when we were all meeting up to go to the beach. Your appearance when you came to the diner.
Hajime and Kazuuchi, why are you two here? Hey, are you breathing pretty heavily? I just did a little swimming.
If the killer really did wash the blood off with water bottles, they'd have to drench their entire body. but there were no towels in the beach house, and it would have taken a while for the water to fully air dry. So you said you went swimming so you'd have a cover stored.
Yep.
Don't just stay silent! Say something!
Hold on, you bastard!
What are you gonna throw out?
You saw her at the diner! You never saw her near the beach house, right?
Yeah, but I have a reason how she got out.
So maybe she really was swimming!
I wouldn't go that far, Fuyuhiko.
No one even saw her swimming.
No. I saw her.
What?
Huh?
After I ran into you bastards at the diner, I crossed paths with her on my way home. So there's no doubt. She would have arrived at the diner from the opposite direction of the beach house.
Isn't it also possible that she swam around the entire edge of the island to come back from a different angle so she wouldn't have been noticed?
Hold on, that's strange. Didn't you just say this earlier?
It's just a coincidence that I passed by the diner. I didn't even pay attention to the beach house. I went straight back to the hotel after I saw you guys. I didn't see anybody during that time.
You told me you didn't see anyone. Don't try to tell me you forgot about that.
Oh, shit.
Not so fast! It's too soon to decide she's a killer!
Why are you trying to defend her?
We haven't established how the killer was able to leave the beach house!
Now that you mention it, you're right.
Why are you trying to defend her?
The roadside door was blocked. And if it's impossible to leave from the beachside without leaving footprints...
No, my dear sir, there is one way.
Then how the fuck did the killer escape?
Why are you all fired up, Fuyuhiko? You're not the suspect. Peko is.
Who cares about that? Answer me! If you have an explanation, then show me what you got!
Do you like her?
We might have an answer.
Yeah, we have an answer, but...
Huh?
Do you really? This mystery seems unsolvable.
Au contraire, Peko.
Well, if Peko is the killer, then I might just have an answer to that mystery.
I see. Then let's hear this alleged method of escaping the beach house.
Sure.
First, let's establish how the killer escaped.
Yep, through that barred window, but I don't know how they got up there. The killer's escape route. I might know what that is. In fact, it's the only possible thing I could think of is that opening. The small window.
I see. If the roadside and beachside doors aren't an option, the only other thing I can think of is... Well, nothing really. Except that small window in the shower room.
I mean, if she climbed her way up onto the top of that, she could easily jump through.
Huh. Don't you know how high that window is? There's no way Peko could have reached it.
Not without... No, not without help, but...
But what if, for instance, she got help from someone?
That would explain why you're trying to defend her. I mean, if you were assisting her in the murder.
She might have reached it by riding someone's shoulders, but then that person would have been left behind.
Is it possible an object was used? A rope, for instance?
Maybe, but I wouldn't go that far.
And what happened to the rope after they used it? And don't say something stupid like they threw it outside.
Of course not! That would violate the school trip rule!
Oh, yeah. I forgot, you can't do that.
Littering is prohibited. Even if it might be evidence, rules are still rules.
You see? There's no way they'd be able to escape from that window.
No, they just have to use an object.
What object did they use? The toilet seat?
Chiaki, don't fall asleep on us! We just said they couldn't use an object!
You did? I thought you were saying they couldn't dispose of an object.
Yeah, two different things there.
I see. You don't have to throw it away if you can just hide it somewhere on your body. Huh? Pekka was wearing a swimsuit, remember? Where would she even hide an object?
Her hair?
And if you say she hid it in her special place, I'll stab you in yours!
I didn't, Hyoko. Please don't stab me in my asshole.
No! Please don't be violent.
Even if the killer used an object to escape out the window, they wouldn't have been able to get rid of it. So the only thing I could think of is that the killer must have hid it somewhere. If that's the case, focus and think. The object the killer used to escape out the window. Huh. Okay. Hangman's Gambit. We have 2 words here. Oh, maybe I should just let them... Let's try that. Alright, we got a B. Nope. Let's get that out of the way. Fuck. It was definitely not that. B, A. Do that out of the way. Whew, that was close. We're gonna get... Bam. I don't know what the hell this is. Ooh, that wasn't good. Ooh. So many letters are on the fucking field. Oh, you know what? It's probably sword. They probably wanted us to spell sword. Yeah, I got it now. Let's just keep clearing out letters because we don't need this shit. We definitely need O's to sit here. Got it. Whoo, almost fucked up there. But bamboo sword.
Got it.
Really though? That would allow her to get out?
Peko, you carry that bamboo sword on your back at all times, right?
That was on her when she was there. She could have actually put something in it.
If I recall correctly, you had it then too. Despite the fact that you had a swimsuit on, you were still wearing your bamboo sword.
Are you saying she used that bamboo sword to escape through the window?
No, but she could have easily stored something in that satchel. Or the pouch.
Peko used that bamboo sword as a step stool and escaped out the window.
Okay, I mean, is that high enough?
Sword as a step stool? You see? I knew it! I knew it was a ninja! Didn't I tell ya? A ninja could have climbed that easily! Ninjas know a climbing trick where they lean their sword against a wall and use the handguard as a step stool.
Wait, what? That's an actual trick?
Wow! Just like a Japanese ninja!
Miss Sonia, ninjas only exist in Japan.
Well, it is a bamboo sword, but I'm sure a slender girl like Peko could easily use it to climb.
Well, Peko, do you have anything to say?
Now then, the time has come again, once again, for a panic talk action. Alright, yeah, guess we're coming to the finale here. Let's talk a little bit about fever time and nega time. No, please, for love of God. Okay, spacebar. So they're activating spacebar for super time and fever time, which is negative. I get the nega time. Okay, so I get that. My problem is I don't remember how to do this again. I think it's you have to click, click, click in the beat and then hit at the beat too. Alright. You have to redo the class trial for that chapter if they do that, huh? Alright, well.
Hold on a sec, you bastard!
Why are you stepping in?
You're saying she used her sword as a step stool and went out the fucking window? Then what about the sword?
She could have tied something around it so she could grab it once she got through.
It would have been left in the shower room, and she wouldn't have been able to recover it, dumbass!
Fuyuhiko, why do you even care?
Shut up! Just shut the fuck up and answer me! If you have an answer, then fucking give it to me!
Sure, buddy. Calm down.
If she used the bamboo sword as a step stool, it would have been left behind!
She was just tying it when she got into the diner. Fuyuhiko, why are you... Man's upset. I don't know, maybe he likes her?
Got proof, you bastard? That's obviously impossible! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Don't fuck with me! Got proof, you bastard? Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Don't fuck with me! Got proof, you bastard? Bastard! Got proof, you bastard?
Alright, well, that got me out of the nega
You're
time, I guess.
pissing me off! You're pissing me off! Bastard!
I mean, you used nega time so early.
Got proof, you bastard? That's obviously impossible! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! If she used the bamboo sword as a step stool, it would have been left behind!
Oh!
Don't fuck
I
with
forgot
me.
how the ending worked.
Got proof, you bastard?
It's bamboo sword bat.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Don't fuck with me! Got proof, you bastard? If she used the bamboo sword as a step stool, it...
This is the end!
Take it! He's like, oh my gosh!
If she used her bamboo sword as a step stool, she could have recovered it with her sword bag.
Yeah, easily just tied it around an end.
When she leaned her sword against the wall to use as a step stool, she tied her sword bag to it. And after she climbed up to the window, as long as she hauled the bag up toward her, she would have been able to recover her bamboo sword.
Exactly.
I see. Not just the bamboo sword, but even the sword bag, too. She used them both to escape.
Yep.
Akane said she's like a ninja, but it's nothing as silly as that. Simply put, only Peko could have performed this feat. An escape plan befitting of the ultimate swordswoman.
I guess so.
Even so, how disappointing. If you'd only let me work with you, it would have been an even greater plan.
Yeah, I feel like because she didn't, in her, I guess, cockiness, she fucked herself over.
No, you just back off.
Is it true? Did you really kill Mahiru?
Hold on! You're just making assumptions!
No, she is not.
You don't have any proof. I won't accept this unless there's proof!
Nah.
Got it, you bastard?
Okay, man.
It's fine.
Oh, wow, she's admitting it.
Huh?
I said it's fine. Saying anything more would just be an exercise in futility.
She's admitting it? She admitted she's Mahiru's killer, right? But is this right? Even though Fuyuhiko was the one arguing with us, Peko just admitted it so freely.
Among flowers, the cherry blossom. Among men, the samurai. I commend your decisiveness, at least.
Huh.
Very well. If you admit it, this ends now. Let's cast our votes.
Agreed. Hurry up and vote.
Wait. What?
Hold on. Let me confirm one thing first.
Can it wait until after the voting?
This is important, and it relates to the voting. It's about Peko's motive.
My motive?
In the end, you had no connection to the events depicted in Twilight Syndrome murder case, right? Then, why did you kill Mahiru?
So it's about that. Let's see. If I must answer that question, I must say It was for the sake of justice.
What?
Justice?
In order to protect the justice of this world.
Wait.
I do not sully my hands to satisfy personal grudges. There is only one reason I kill. For the sake of protecting justice.
So now this game has allowed 2 serial killers into the mist?
What are you saying?
Justice is what makes humans human. It's a virtue that human beings should be proud of. Justice is the eternal sun, and the enduring moon, the protective father, and the smiling mother.
Hello? Earth to Pecco!
Yeah, I don't know how to respond to this either, Ibuki.
If justice ever disappeared from this world, the world would immediately freeze, and people's smiles would vanish. I will not allow that!
It's fine, just stop it!
Wait, does he know?
Justice must always be there to guide us, to shine bright above our heads.
I'm telling you to stop it!
Why are you...
So I must fight. I must continue to fight to protect justice.
This is... Could she be...
As the light of justice shines upon my mask, I expose the hearts of malevolent evil.
He knew all fucking long.
Justice complete!
He knew all fucking long?
The center of justice that is pierced by justice. The lead star of justice that shines in the night sky. That would be me. Sparkling justice! Now then, let's execute justice!
What? What the fuck?
Yeah, I'm in the same boat here, Kazuchi. Like, what is going on?
Pecco, what are you doing?
She's a serial killer who kills in the name of justice.
I am sparkling justice. In the name of sparkling, shining justice, I have come to deliver justice.
What the fuck are these emojis on the side?
What's going on? What's this? Chill.
Pecco finally snapped!
You are like the fastest to like freak out, Ibuki.
Everyone, please be careful. Sparkling Justice is a serial killer who claims to be an ally of justice. Clad in her various hero masks, she is a serial killer who exclusively targets other criminals. She is supposed to be... but...
An ally of justice? So that's why you're wearing a mask!
Exactly.
This mask is the dividing line. Just like various idols, the sun is revered because it lies just beyond your grasp. Justice should also be the same.
These fucking emojis, man.
I don't get it, but this is becoming really crazy.
What? What the heck is this? Pecco is the killer. Why is it turning out like this?
This is turning out to be a surprising turn of events.
His reaction says otherwise.
Hey! Now's not the time for you to be sleeping. Take a look. It's a killer.
This again?
Huh? Sleepwalking?
Wait, what?
So what's your answer to my previous question? Why did you kill Mahiru?
This world must always be bathed in the light of justice. I must not allow even one shadow. Evil must be eliminated immediately. No matter what, I must not overlook evil.
Fucking crazy.
Evil? Are you saying Mahiru is...
If you knew about that incident, then you must have played the game. Am I right?
And because of that, I was able to find the killer's accomplice hiding on this island like a sewer rat.
Then The reason you killed Mahiru was...
She was the accomplice who took the photo.
To protect justice, of course.
What? What the fuck?
In order to protect justice, I have become its merciless sword. And executed justice.
But doesn't that mean you'll die?
Holy crap! She's such a stereotypical psychopath!
She's so gross!
Echo, is this your true identity?
My true identity?
Yes.
I have already forgotten who I am. It just shows my determination. My determination to protect by throwing away what's most important.
You're fucking totally off your rocker.
I'm willing to become anybody to shower this world with justice.
Oh, I can't stand this anymore! Let's just end this farce already!
End it? He's right. We need to end this already. The killer, in the end, there's no mistake that it was Peko all along.
Let's go over this incident one more time and then let's end this.
Is it the comic book sesh? Yeah, alright, so I guess this is the end. Alright, well... well, it looks like she's walking and she finds her? Hiyoko wakes up. No. I'll take the low health for that. So they meet up. So the next page. In order to lure Mahiru and Hiyoko. Nothing. The first one to arrive at the beach house was her. Nope. Next one was her, and she gets hit in the back of the head with a bat. None of these. Wow. Fuck! We lost right there? Fuck! Okay. So none of these matter in particular. Scroll back. She uses the water bottles. Mahiru. Alright. And the last stock, the letters. Bam. Okay, anything else we're missing? No, we're just missing the footprints, I believe. Is the evidence she leaves behind. And that's it! We've
Here's
completed
everything
the
that's
comic.
happened in this case. The incident began this morning when Mahiru spoke to Hiyoko. Mahiru most likely played Twilight Syndrome Murder Case, the video game provided to us as the motive.
Exactly.
She probably wanted to discuss it with someone else who... However, someone else overheard their exchange.
Okay.
The killer. The killer eavesdropped on their conversation and used their promise to devise a specific murder plan.
Okay. Yeah, so...
By preparing a specific item, they planned to manipulate the two's actions.
Yeah, so basically she played the game and met with her to tell her about the truth.
That item was the letters. They sent fake letters to both Mahiru and Hiyoko.
Uh-huh.
The letter Mahiru received told her to come to the beach house at 2:30 p.m.
Sounds about right.
And the letter Hiyoko received told her to come to the beach house at exactly 2 p.m.
This all is going according
to plan. By providing different times,
now.
The killer was able to lure them to the beach house separately.
Yep.
Hiyoko totally trusted that letter, showed up at the beach house at 2 p.m., just like it said. And was drugged into unconsciousness by the killer lying in wait.
Jesus. It just sounds so aggressive when you think about it.
After putting Hiyoko to sleep, the killer immediately hid her inside the closet. so they could frame her as the killer later.
But how powerful is that potency?
At 2:30 p.m., Mahiru arrived at the beach house. She was completely unaware that she'd been targeted for murder. Approaching her from behind, the killer struck the defenseless Mahiru with a specific weapon. The metal bat that was left at the scene of the crime.
Okay. Well, I mean, the obvious weapon. Killed her instantly.
The bat was brought down onto the back of Mahiru's head, and with that, she took her last breath.
Yeah, she had like no chance.
According to Mikan's autopsy, Mahiru died instantly, so she probably never knew who killed her. With that, the killer achieved their goal of killing Mahiru and began to tamper with the crime scene. They dragged Mahiru's body so that it blocked the door leading to the road. Also, the mask found at the scene of the crime was something the killer personally left. I'm not really sure why. My guess is it's something similar to a calling card.
And we just happen to have the only person who would be able to call that out.
That's how the crime scene we discovered was created. However, by moving Mahiru's body, the killer got blood splatter on them. Plus, the shower room had no water because it was out of order, so they couldn't wash it off. But the killer expected something like that to happen. Instead of the shower, the killer used something else to wash the blood off their body. They used plastic water bottles that were inside the beach house refrigerator. We can assume they carried the bottles to the shower room before the sequence of events had happened. In place of showering, they washed the blood off their body with water bottles instead. However, they had no choice but to dispose of the empty bottles in the beach house's trash can.
Bingo.
Littering is against the rules, and it would have taken too much time to throw them away somewhere else. After the killer washed off the blood, they hid in a specific spot inside the closet Hiyoko was in. The killer hid inside the surfboard case that they had already emptied beforehand. After some time had passed, the sleeping drug used on Hiyoko wore off, and she woke up.
So they probably were just waiting until she woke up.
I can imagine how badly Hiyoko must have panicked when she came out of the closet. I mean, she made plans to see Mahiru, who lay dead right in front of her. From the shock and panic of being considered a murder suspect, Hiyoko fled from the beach house. Because of that, she left footprints in the sand. Everything was a trap set by the killer to frame her. After Hiyoko left, the killer finally came out of the surfboard case and placed a gummy that they brought with them to shift our suspicion toward Hiyoko. Ironically, placing that gummy is what helped clear our suspicion toward Hiyoko.
That is pretty ironic.
Finally, the killer began preparing to escape from the beach house. They couldn't risk leaving their footprints in the sand, so they escaped the beach house using a different route. The small window in the shower room. However, that window is rather high up and can't be reached easily, which is why the killer used the bamboo sword they always carry with them. The killer took the bamboo sword out of its bag, tied the bag to the sword's handle, and used the sword as a step stool to reach the small window while holding the sword bag in their hand. As long as they're able to reach the window, all they had to do was pull the bag to retrieve the sword. And so the killer left the beach house and appeared before us as if nothing had happened. But their wet hair and swimsuit didn't dry right away. There also weren't any towels at the beach house. So when the killer met up with us, they said they had been swimming for a while as an excuse.
But why did Fuyuhiko cover for her? Or try to?
So how about it? This is the truth behind the incident you caused. Isn't that right, Peko Pekoyama?
Alright, complete.
I see. And what of it?
She's like totally cool with it.
I mean, she's a serial killer. She doesn't really care.
I haven't done anything to be ashamed of.
Yep, in your eyes anyway.
Well, What are you saying? You killed Mahiru!
Wrong! I punished evil in the name of justice.
Fucking crazy.
That's no reason to condemn me.
Whatever. Let's hurry up and vote so we can freaking kill this weird, crazy bitch.
Wow. A little too rough there, Hiyoko.
There's no way you can kill me.
Why? Because you can't kill Justice?
Justice can never be killed. You should all know that as well.
So fucking corny.
What are you saying?
To protect what's most important to you, you must be prepared to throw away something equally important. Understand?
I don't get it. I don't get it at all.
No, not yet.
Then I shall be direct. Justice must carry on.
Like, no matter what, she thinks justice is justice, and she just can't die because justice shouldn't die.
In order to keep justice, to keep me alive, you all must give up your lives.
See, that's such an odd way to go about it.
Are you serious?
It's not serious. It's justice! If I fall here, who will combat the evils of this world?
I'm pretty sure someone will figure it out.
Now, follow your hearts of justice that reside within you all, and save my life to protect justice!
Was this how you're gonna convince people to save you? Because, if anything, it's creeping everybody out.
Hurry and carry on justice!
Give me a break! Who's gonna die for you?
If we let Peko go, we're all gonna get killed!
For the sake of grand justice, a few sacrifices are unavoidable.
A few sacrifices? That's...
Don't worry. The justice that you give your life to protect will never go to waste.
I really love these emojis.
I can't stand her anymore. Let's vote already and execute her.
However, before we do that...
Monokuma, the vote! Hurry up and let us vote already!
I'm awake!
Ah, he finally woke up.
Wait, what's going on? Are people trying to rush this?
I've heard your story. Well, I wasn't listening, but who cares? Now then, please pull the lever in front of you and cast your vote.
You're by far the most entertaining ever now, Monokuma.
Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? Such heart-pounding excitement!
Well, the vote will be cast, and the lucky swordswoman will be the victim, I guess, today. But did Fuyuhiko see her and then just try to hide it for her? Why was he trying to cover for her? Anyways.
Pardon me, can we please have a little more time?
Whoa, Sonia, what's up?
Pardon me, can we have a little bit more time? Please let us continue our discussion.
Continue our discussion? But isn't the voting over?
Yes, but I cannot help but feel strange. Something about this is definitely strange.
Huh?
Strange? What do you mean? There's no doubt that Peko is the killer.
That's not the issue. Peko is the killer, but
That
it's
true.
It's like she did it for
However,
someone else's sake.
As a serial killer enthusiast, you're wondering if Peko is really sparkling justice, am I right?
Hey, Miss Sonia isn't a serial killer enthusiast. She just has a little more passion about them than most.
That's the same thing, Kazuuchi.
That makes her an enthusiast.
Honestly, it felt strange to me too. I mean, there's a distinct difference between what we know about sparkling justice and Peko.
What,
right?
you think she's a fraud?
Distinct difference?
You know, Sonia describes sparkling justice like this.
Justice complete. The center of justice that is pierced by justice. The lead star of justice that shines in the night sky. That would be me. Sparkling justice!
Oh, the way she says it. What the heck was that? That is Sparkling Justice's catchphrase. An unknown serial killer has a catchphrase? Oh shit! I read it in a magazine in the library. There's only ever been one person, a journalist, who has interviewed Sparkling Justice. The article is written in their native language, so I tried translating it. I see, so that's what it was. I think I got the difference between the serial killer and the Peko. Nationality.
I see! That's right. According to what Sonia said,
The article was written in their native language, so I tried to translate it.
if she had it translated, that means it wasn't written in English, right?
Huh? Yes, the magazine I read was written in Spanish.
What?
So, Sparkling Justice's catchphrase was no doubt written in Spanish as well.
So her paraphrasing it, if anything, just makes her a copycat.
Which means the journalist and Sparkling Justice are both...
From Spain?
What?!
She didn't even know that? When I first heard about those serial killers, Genocide Jack and Sparkling Justice, I just assumed both serial killers were from the same country. But that wasn't the case. If so...
Peko, you're not Sparkling Justice. There's no way that's possible.
Or, if you insist that you're Sparkling Justice, can you try saying that catchphrase in Spanish?
Oh shit.
Would you be able to do that?
It appears that the time has come for this mask to come off.
Which...
However, that's perfectly fine. It's no longer necessary.
What's going on?
And even if you find out now, it's too late for you all to do anything about it.
Don't tell me that's his sister, and like she had like a split personality and then she made Peko Peko Yama.
My duty has already been finished. My duty as a tool has already been completed in full.
Holy shit, was she working for Fuyuhiko?
Uh-huh. Looks like she's back to normal?
That mask has fulfilled its purpose, just as I have.
What do you mean? Fulfilled its purpose? Too late? What are you getting at?
Now that you've already cast your votes, is what it means.
What?
Hey, be clearer! We're asking you what your purpose was!
I have no purpose. I am just a mere tool.
Tool? What do you mean?
What the fuck's going on?
She called herself a tool, which means someone else used her then?
Of course. A tool cannot do anything on its own.
I see. I finally understand. Well, I did have a sneaking suspicion all along.
What do you mean?
I mean, besides Peko and Hiyoko, someone else was also at the beach house.
Yeah, Fuyuhiko.
Someone else?
There is proof that establishes that fact. Try to remember it.
Proof that there was one more person at the scene of the crime. The body discovery announcement.
Are you talking about the body discovery announcement?
Yep, that's right. I mean, didn't Monokuma say so earlier?
It doesn't include the killer this time.
That announcement is made when at least 3 people discover a body. And in this particular case, the killer, Peko, is not one of those 3.
So it would be Hiyoko, someone else, and then someone else.
If that's the case, it would mean only Hiyoko and Kazuichi discovered the body, but...
I see. That leaves us one person short.
So that means there was one more person in the beach house.
Plus, the fact that Monokuma tried to hide that truth from us by being flexible with his own rules. That's such a vital clue that it could alter the outcome of the trial. Like an accomplice, for example.
No, that's not it.
Huh? Am I wrong?
Yes, from your basic way of thinking about it, you are wrong. Didn't I tell you? I'm just a tool.
But why did he use you? Are you like an underling for him?
That means I'm just a simple tool to be used by that person.
Huh?
Therefore, that person would have the strongest motive out of anybody else here, right?
Yeah, Fuyuhiko. I know who it is. The only other person who tried to defend her at the end. It was useless.
You're the only one! Is it Fuyuhiko?
I see. Now I finally see the connection. The connection between the motive and the incident.
Yep.
But even if it's the motive, it's just a game, right? There's no reason to believe it's even true. Would you call a game like that a strong motive?
No, the events that occur in the game should have definitely occurred in real life. There's overwhelming proof of that too. I would say the photo of the dead girl matters, right?
I can prove it with this! I didn't think it was necessary to confirm it if it didn't have anything to do with Mahiru's murder, but there's no doubt that game is based on actual events. That much is clear if you saw the ending prize. The photos awarded for beating the game are not actual in-game screenshots. They're all actual photos, with the surrounding scenery cropped out. You knew all along, Fuyuhiko, didn't you? You knew whether or not the first victim in the game was actually your little sister, right? Because whoever beat the game first and received the ending prize.
Hey, what's that envelope? What's inside? Shut up! What makes you think you have any right to question me?
It was the envelope, right? The person who received the ending prize. It was you, wasn't it?
Oh shit.
If you were shown a photograph of your sister's dead body, you'd have no choice but to believe it. Even so, you wanted to deny the truth. That's why you sent those photos to Mahiru to confirm it.
Hey! Why are we talking about Fuyuhiko? Who cares?
Because he ordered the kill.
'Cause Peko is the killer, right? But we already voted.
That's why I told you. You're all too late. As I said before, I exist as nothing more than a tool. I had no motive for killing Mahiru. No reason to kill. Not even the will to kill. I was simply used as a tool. As long as I am a tool, I cannot defy my orders.
What the fuck?
Hey! What's going on? Can anyone give me a simpler explanation?
The twists in this are kind of ridiculous.
It means I'm not the killer. The true killer, who used me as their weapon to kill Mahiru Koizumi, was Fuyuhiko Kuzuryu.
Yep. What? Technically, she's the killer in physical terms, but in real logical terms, Fuyuhiko ordered it.
What the hell?
Yep.
I see. That's what you were aiming for all along.
No, I have no aim. But my young master does. My young master planned this from the start.
Young master?
She does work for him.
That is the truth of this case. I'm sure you realize it by now, but it's too late. You cannot undo the vote.
That's a problem. If Peko's allegation holds up, that means our vote was incorrect.
In that case, the person who gets to live is...
Just Me?
That's nuts! No matter how you look at it, that's completely insane!
I mean, I have to agree with you, Hiyoko, but at the same time, it could go that way easily.
How would Peko be a tool in the first place? Peko is a legitimate human being!
I guess, but she did do the murder, so technically she dies, but in all intents and purposes, she did act as a weapon for his usage.
That's not for you to decide. It's for Monokuma. The votes have been cast. All we can do now is wait and see what Monokuma decides.
What the hell?
This cut took a hard turn. Huh. Holy shit. Oh my god. Ugh. That last act I got fucked by. Alright, well, B. And we got borderline 100 coins.
I'm in a bind. And what a bind it is.
But alright, that's the court trial for you guys. I'm gonna call this one here because I want to show you what he decides as well as the execution in the next video. I feel like this one was going on a little too long, but I didn't want to stop until we reached the ending. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, comment down below if you want to see some more. Maybe you want to say how you thought this was a dull chapter. I mean, I thought it was pretty straightforward until now, and even now, it still makes sense, because all the players were kind of already in position. Fuyuhiko was the brother, and he wanted revenge. And then the only thing that was different was that Peko ended up taking aggression in the middle of it was weird. She like forcibly aggressed in, and that was what was so odd. So I thought that was the case going forward, and then, you know, it turned out like this. So I guess we'll find out what happens next time, guys. But I hope to see you guys whenever I make next. It's your boy Tofuru, signing out.